All right, in this video, we are going to look at how to add events to your calendar so that you can put reminders in for yourself about some of the upcoming due dates or different things that are going on in your life into your calendar. Now, the way that you're going to add the event, it's pretty darn simple. You just go down here to this plus button to create the event, and this screen pops up. There's a lot of different options on the screen, but it's actually not quite as complicated as it looks. First thing you're going to do is add a title for the event. This is just what's going to appear on the calendar, and then all of the date information is set right here. So let's say that the school play practice is actually next Monday. I click here, and I go down to select the date, and you can see that the date is also changed here. And let's also say that it's at 4:00 p.m. So there you go. So the dates have all been set. I have all that done. Now you can also set it for all day if it's an event, like if it's a school holiday and you want to set it as all day, you can do that as well. There's also this repeat option, and this is really helpful if you have an event that you know is going to be happening more than once. You have a bunch of different options here. So for example, if you know that you have play practice every week on Monday, you can set that here. You can also set a custom range, so you can actually have it repeat just a couple of weeks and have it end on a certain date. So for example, if I know I have play practice for the next 2 Mondays, I can go ahead and dial this number up once and then hit done, and it'll put it on both Mondays for me, and that's pretty helpful. If you want to add the location here, you can do that as well. It's very easy. You just head it here. So I could type in Hill Murray School, and I could add the location. Pretty simple. Notifications is really helpful if you want to get a reminder either sent to your computer, or if you have this calendar on your phone, you can send it there. So let's say that I want to get a notification or an email. I'm going to get an email, and I want to get it 30 minutes before play practice starts, so I can remind myself to leave. That's how you do that. Now down here, you select the calendar you want to add it to. So right now, this is the calendar that I'm adding this event to, which is my personal calendar because it's the only one that I've created and subscribed to. But if you have multiple calendars, like if you wanted to have one color for all of your after-school events and then one color for service events, you could do that as well. Another thing that's really helpful is you can also invite other people to the event so that you can send them reminders. If, for example, if you were picking somebody up here, at play practice and you wanted to have this go onto their calendar, all you would do is go to the Add Guests button, type in their name, and then when you hit the Save button, it will send them an alert as well. If you decide that you can also just remove them very simply as well. You can also, if you want to, you can grant the guests special privileges, such as they can modify the event, invite other people, or see the guest list, which is just the list of anybody who's invited to the event. Once you're done, you're just going to hit the Save button, and it will appear. And if I go to the next week, the way I cycle weeks is up here on the top right. If I go down here, you'll see school play practices right there, and the event is on my calendar. So that right there is how you create events on your Google Calendar.